Hey, this is Hobie from Majesty Crush, and I had a request for the bass line to the song Seles, which is about the tennis player Monica Seles. The bulk of the song was actually written by our guitar player, Michael Segal. It's kind of this climbing kind of riff, and then it kind of resolves. It's a little bit like watching a slow motion tennis serve. You know, the ball goes up, and then it's the big hit. And the song has got a chorus that's about Roland Garros, which is where the French Open is played. And it's basically got about 3 different parts. So this is one I actually had to listen to the song to figure out, but it's pretty simple. It starts with a guitar and then the bass joins it. It's B, B, C sharp, D, D, and then it goes F sharp, E, and then it just goes the A, right? So it's basically climbing up the octave. So it's and those little things that I do all the time, right? So it keeps going. Now, when it starts to go into the pre-chorus, when it starts to rock out, it's kind of interesting. It goes D, 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 F, 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 C. And then the My Surprise part, it's kind of almost a gallop. It goes A. So it's A, B, D, G. A, B, D, G. And then at the end of it just goes. And then this little. Okay, so that's the high part that's going to come up in the Roland Garros part. So it keeps climbing, starts over again. And I'm playing it really fast, because I actually got to go to work in a few minutes, but. And then it goes back to the. My Surprise. And then at the end it goes. And then it starts to go into this kind of riff where it goes. And then the big breakdown. Now that's the part I wrote, right? That's what I do. But so it comes out of that verse with the, and then you start, the D starts to run, right? And then it's real easy. It's just, what is this? What's 2 up from G? It's A, G. And then what is this? This is, it's the 2 below it. Then it goes way up. And then it just goes boom, boom, kind of as a coda. Now here's where the riff is. It's the octave. So what is that? A up to C. So it goes C, 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 B, 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 G, G, A. And that's the Roland Garros part. And then it goes back to the. And then it actually ends on that. Yeah, so if you have any questions about it, I'm better at playing it than I am explaining it, but it's very visual. And the one thing I will say is this descending line was actually influenced. I was in a band called Final Cut, an industrial band, kind of like Detroit's version of, it was like Soundgarden meets Nine Inch Nails on Network Records, and we toured with Chris Connelly. Chris Connelly is the singer for a great band called Finney Tribe, and then he became a singer for the Revolting Cocks and Ministry, so he was in Chicago. He had a beautiful solo record. It was called, I think it was called Shipwreck. And every night they had a song that would do this kind of descending thing, and it just struck with me. So I basically was influenced by that. The way it kind of falls down the steps and then comes back up. So shout out to Chris Connelly. It may have been Chris Bruce, the guitar player, who came up with it. But anyway, credit where credit's due. Okay, hope you enjoy it. Thanks.